He pinned me to the wall and told me everything. And when I finally confessed to my husband, he just said one thing. Quick recap, I was cheating on my husband. Then he made a new best friend who turned out to be my side piece. I broke into his place to leave a note, but they came home early, so I hid under the bed and found a shoebox full of old photos. And that's how I found out that he's my husband's half-brother. I had to speak to him. No more games, no more notes, no more smirks across dinner tables. I needed answers, real ones. So I made a plan. The next time he came over to our house, I'd pretend I was going out with friends, make it believable. Then I'd wait around the corner in my car just far enough that they wouldn't see me. And when he left, I would follow. Because if they'd spent the entire day together, there's no way my husband would follow him home after, right? I'd finally catch him alone. I didn't have to wait very long. He showed up the very next day, 11 a.m. sharp. I watched him walk through our front door like he belonged there. And I waited for 14 hours. I sat in my car with the windows cracked, running out of snacks, running out of excuses in my own mind. And then at 1 a.m. he finally left. I followed at a distance, headlights off until I was sure, and then as he parked up at his place, I pulled up beside him. And for a split second, just one, he looked shocked. But then that familiar, dangerous smile crept back. He gave me a slight nod and I followed him inside. The second the door clicked shut behind me, I pulled something out of my coat pocket, one of the Polaroids from under his bed. I'd stolen it. I held it out to him, and he stared at it, just silent. But then he looked back up at me, and I swear to God, his entire face changed. The charm vanished, his eyes were dead, and his mouth was twisted into this silent growl. He rushed towards me so fast I couldn't even move. He pinned me against the wall, his arm pressed hard across my neck, and with his mouth close to my ear, he finally told me everything. When I was 7, he said, my dad left. He didn't just leave my mum, he left me as well. Said he wanted nothing to do with either of us, and he meant it. He was gone. No letters, no calls, and 6 months later, he married someone else. And a year after that, he had a new son. Your husband. He said he grew up seeing the life he should have had play out in pictures, stories, Facebook posts. But when he got to 16, he started watching. Really watching. Watching my husband get the dad who went to sports days, who took photos at graduation, who actually showed up. But now it was his time. He told me he wants to destroy my husband, piece by taking away his family, his career, his life. And then, just like that, he let me go, turned his back and walked into the kitchen. I don't know if he expected me to follow, but I ran out the door, into my car, heart pounding. I didn't even know where I was going, but one thing was clear. He knows I can't say a word because I'm the reason he's in. I let him in. I opened the door, gave him access, gave him the trust. I'm the reason any of this could happen. I helped him. I built the stage for my husband's downfall, frame by frame. That night, I went home. I broke down the moment I stepped inside and I just told my husband everything. I begged. I sobbed. I didn't breathe between words. I told him about the affair, the Polaroids, the connection. I told him about the shoebox, the half-brother that he didn't know he had, and about how I ran. And when I finished, I dropped to the floor, exhausted and broken. I looked up at him, expecting confusion, grief, rage, something. But he was calm, too calm. He looked down at me and he said, I know, and you can leave now. Then he pointed towards the pantry. The door was open and inside were my bags. He walked me to the front door like I was a guest. I don't even remember driving. I don't remember crying. I just remember the silence in my head, screaming. He knew. He knew everything this entire time. It's been 2 days. And the only reason I'm even telling you this update is because of what I saw this morning on a community Facebook page. A missing persons post. And staring back at me was his face, my side piece, my husband's half-brother, the man who was going to destroy everything, gone.